Let's do this!
Hey, how's it going, everyone? It is EdgyZiggy9538 here, and welcome to the next movie review. I am excited, except, I am reviewing this piece of trash. Oh boy. So, I guess I have to Scooby-Doo this review. Hang on a second, just 1 second. Well, I'm still in high school, so I can still see the day when I actually make good puns and good jokes. That day is not today. Anyways, so today I'm going to be reviewing the live-action Scooby-Doo movie. Oh boy, oh gosh. Okay. I honestly think this movie is not as bad as other adaptations I have seen, but it's still pretty bad. Okay. So this movie, I think it's too scary for kids, like little kids. I'm like, a 5-year-old could find this thing really scary, but in truth, it's probably one of the stupidest things I have ever seen, especially considering I'm older and I'm not as scared. Really, it's mainly the monsters. The monsters, this could probably make a 2-year-old frighten their pants, but it's kind of silly for someone like me, but so yeah, this movie's this movie's monsters are kind of stupid looking. I honestly think that this movie has some good comedy in mind, and it has potential in its writing to make some really good comedy, but the execution is awful. The execution in most of these jokes really don't work to the joke's advantage. There are some jokes in this movie that legitimately made me giggle. I've never had one that made me LOL, laugh my ass off, or ROFL. I don't think I've ever seen a movie that made me ROFL. But still, this comedy could have been so much better, but the executions are bad. They're really bad. And then, like, the character motivations in this movie are, what's the word, questionable? I guess I could say that. They also assume that we, the audience, have seen the cartoons of Scooby-Doo, which you've most likely have, because there's like a bajillion cartoons of Scooby-Doo out there. Like, holy crap, why are there so many remakes of Scooby-Doo? Anyway, Scooby-Doo, there are so many cartoons, it's most likely that you have seen at least one cartoon series of Scooby-Doo, but in case you haven't, people who have never seen any of the cartoons are gonna get seriously lost in this movie because, like, like, the movie begins with them finishing a mystery, and it'll make new people, like, not know what's going on. In fact, I think this movie I saw before I saw any of the cartoons as a kid, so I was pretty confused. Like, why is there a talking dog? Why is that chick being kidnapped? Why is there a ghost? Why is that guy? What the heck's going on? Like, it was too much for me to handle at the time. I had to watch Scooby-Doo to understand any of it. Also, am I the only one who thinks that the plot goes against everything we know about the cartoons? Like, I get it. It's an adaptation. I got it. There's gotta be changes here and there. But if you start off the movie just like the ending of an episode of the cartoons, we expect it to be like the cartoons. But, like, oh gosh. It goes against everything I've said. I'm not going to spoil anything in case you guys actually do want to watch this movie, but I'm just going to say it right now. If you love the cartoons, be prepared to be slightly disappointed from this film. I feel like they've only seen a few of the episodes, find out about the bland personalities of the characters, and then just made their own thing. And by the way, I did just say that. Bland personalities. I honestly think these characters are pretty bad. I don't understand the appeal of them, except for Scooby. Scooby's a dog. Of course he's going to have appeal. It's like, yeah, okay. But everyone else, it's like, maybe Shaggy too, actually. Shaggy's okay. It just takes their personalities and, like, all this stuff and just meshes it well with, not even well, it just mashes it into this mess of a movie and then just serve that as our plate. And it's just, it's kind of distracting. Also, I just have to say that Scrappy-Doo barely makes it in this movie, in case you do like him. I never met a person who likes Scrappy-Doo, which is a good thing, because I freaking hate Scrappy-Doo, even from the cartoons. I'm glad to say that the movie is self-aware, and yeah, he doesn't have much screen time at all. And I'm glad. I'm so glad that he doesn't have much screen time, because I hate Scrappy-Doo. I hate him. I hate him, like, ugh. I hate Scrappy-Doo. I hate him. Another positive I will say about this movie is the acting. I know, it's not the best acting in the world. In fact, there are some times where the acting is really cringy at points. But the characters, like, the actors try to be these characters that we've seen from the cartoons, and they do it pretty okay, in my opinion. Not good. I'm not going to admit that it's good. It's not terrible, though. I've seen far worse interpretations of Scooby-Doo. Trust me. So, I just got the idea of, like, the Mystery Begins movie. Oh, God, that abomination. Also, I gotta say how bad the CGI in this movie is. It's some of the worst CGI I've seen of that year of movies. It's bad. It's really bad. Scooby-Doo looks like utter crap. Look at that. Ugh. But he just looks terrible. Like, the CGI looks bad. Just to give you an interpretation, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, came out the exact same year as this movie. Let that sink in. We had Gollum, and that is some fantastic CGI I've ever seen. That's like some of the best CGI I've ever seen in a film. And in case you guys are going to say, oh, well, because it's the best CGI, it's like, that's not fair to compare. Fine. Let's compare freaking Jurassic Park, made in the 90s. 93, I believe. That had better CGI than this piece of shit. And then, like, there's also the original Japanese Godzilla movies looks more convincing than this. It's bad. The CGI is bad. I'm sorry, people. I shouldn't really get too frustrated about the CGI. I mean, CGI isn't everything. But still, when it's so painful to see on the big screen, it's distracting. It's really, really distracting. So, in conclusion, this movie's dumb. This movie's really dumb. This movie sucks. And I don't think it could be for anyone unless you really, really love Scooby-Doo, which I don't. I just think it's okay, at best. So, I know there are worse adaptations out there, but since I'm not really the biggest fan of Scooby-Doo to begin with, I used to love Scooby-Doo, by the way, as a kid, it's not my type of movie, it's not my type of cartoons. Scooby-Doo's just not for me. I'm giving Scooby-Doo, the live-action movie, a 4 out of 10. It's not good. It's really not good. But it's not the worst either. And like I said, it has potential to be funny. I see the potential. It's just they don't use it, and it's frustrating. Again, this movie could have been hilarious, even funny, if the execution was done right. The jokes themselves could have worked, except the execution is bad. Okay, that's all I have to say about Scooby-Doo. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this movie if you have seen it? Alright, that's all I have for now. I will see you in the next video. Be sure to like my Facebook if you haven't. Just follow my social media in the description below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Excuse me, burp. Ugh. Like the video if you enjoyed it, which you probably haven't, and comment below not only what you think of this movie, just comment below your randomest stuff, I guess, because the comments can be weird sometimes. And subscribe if you want to see more videos similar to this one. I will see you in the next video. Peace.